Yeah, this is RT's News Hour. I'm Solomon Danye. Thanks for joining me. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has extended greetings to friends and partners on the occasion of the New Year, wishing all our friends and partners a happy New Year. May 2021 bring hope and resilience to our global community, he tweeted. The world welcomes the New Year on December 31st. New Year is first celebrated on the small Pacific island nations of Tonga, Samoa, and Kiribati. New Zealand follows next in celebrating the New Year, followed by Australia, Japan, and South Korea. The last place to celebrate New Year is Bacchus Island, which lies in Central Pacific Ocean. Some competing political parties in the state of Amhara say they are working aggressively to nominate qualified and competitive women candidates in the upcoming elections. The political parties told ETV that they will focus on enhancing women's participation in the 6th general election. Mengistu Amara, public relations officer of the Ethiopian Citizens for Social Justice in Bahir Dar, said the party is working to increase qualified contenders for the upcoming elections. He reaffirmed that 50% of his party's candidates for the parliament, adding half of the candidates are women.
የክልል ምክር ቤት ተወዳዳሪዎች እንዲሁም ደግሞ የህዝብ ተወካዮች ምክር ቤት ተወዳዳሪዎች እጩዎችን ለማቅረብ እየተንቀሳቀስን ነው።
We are working aggressively to increase women's participation and representation at regional councils and House of People's representatives. According to our party, we believe that women's participation should be above 50%. We are also giving trainings and other supporting activities to enhance women's participation. We decided to make at least 30% of women candidates for local councils.
ሴቶች ቢያንስ በትንሹ ጠፋ ቢባለው ከ30% በላይ እጩዎች መገኘት አለበት በየወረዳው.
He also stressed that the government should ensure peace and security across the nation in order for political parties to promote policy and alternatives to the public.
ምርጫ ቦርድ ካሁኑ እስከ ወረዳ ድረስ በደንብ መደራጀት ይኖርበታል።
The National Electoral Board of Ethiopia should organize and build institutions before the election and ensure impartiality of election by appointing officials who are free from any partisanship. A party must come up with alternative policies and ideas to win the election. The community should consider the alternatives offered and be prepared to decide what is best for themselves as well as for the country. All political parties have responsibility to support the government in its efforts to ensure peace and stability.
The Amhara National Movement, for its part, said the party is working to ensure the political, economic and social rights of the people.
According to the National Movement of Amhara's political program and strategy, priority is given for women to bring them at the front line. Even though there is limited capacity, we are trying to give trainings and supports for women to take the leading position. We are also working to ensure the economic, social and political rights and benefits of the Amhara people. Efforts are being made to enable women to actively participate in the upcoming election.
The Ethiopian Human Rights Commission disclosed that numerous human rights abuses are proved to have happened in the aftermath of the killing of the well-known Oromifa singer Hachalu Hundessa. The report came following the Commission's investigation into the violence in the most populous state of the Federal Republic months ago. Daniel Kassan presents the story.
The famous Oromifa singer Hachalu Hundessa is believed to have played a crucial role in propagating the cause of the Oromo in the struggle to oust the TPLF-EPLF regime. In the aftermath of his killing, some precedented atrocities happened to innocent civilians based on their ethnicity and religious backgrounds. The Ethiopian Human Rights Commission released a full report of its investigation into human rights abuses. According to the report, crimes against humanity were committed by individuals and groups in the violence that occurred in the state of Oromia. The Commission visited over 40 different localities in the state as part of its investigation into human rights abuses between June and July 2020. The Commission said the findings show that the attacks made the elements of a crime against humanity with large numbers of people, organized in groups, having selected their victims on the basis of their ethnicity or religion when conducting a widespread and systematic attack in several different areas over the 3 days. The Commission also questioned the proportionality of force employed by security forces during the violence. While it is understandable that security forces had the challenging task of restoring order in the face of such widespread violence, the proportionality of the force employed in some contexts is highly questionable. In some instances, security forces employed disproportionate force in their attempt to restore order amidst widespread violence, the Commission said. And as a result, passerby, bystanders, young people, elderly people stepping in to mediate, and even police officers lost their lives from gunshot wounds despite having no participation in their arrests. The Human Rights Watch also reported, rather than restoring calm, the authorities internally shut down, apparent excessive use of force, and arrests of political opposition figures made violate situation even worse. The government was advised taking prompt steps to reverse these actions or risk sliding deeper into crisis.
Russian ambassador to Ethiopia, Evgeny Terekin, has welcomed the completion of the law enforcement operation in Tigray regional state. In his New Year message sent to the Ethiopian Herald, the ambassador also expressed his country's solidarity with Ethiopia to rebuild damaged infrastructures in the region. We certainly welcome the completion of the military phase of the operation, which was conducted with the least possible number of civilian victims and casualties, he said. I take this opportunity to express solidarity with the Ethiopian government's plan to reconstruct the region as quickly as possible, the ambassador said. According to the ambassador, Russia takes the position that the situation in Tigray is a purely internal affair of Ethiopia and its people.